Hi everybody, Dr. Bryton here for Two Tip Tuesday, and today we're going to discuss some new research and some new findings from our old friend Dr. Scott Fromm from the New York area, and just go over a couple of, I think, very interesting findings from it. Really quick to summarize, they did some literature review and ultimately discovered that over the course of the last 3 years, we're seeing somewhat of an uptick in oral cancers. And in particular, this article discussed how they believe it is associated with an increase in alcohol consumption following COVID. And ultimately, statistics show us that across the country, alcohol consumption did go up over the last 3 years, post-COVID, for all kinds of reasons. One of them, mental stress, that sort of thing. But specifically when it comes to oral health, it was interesting to find, obviously, that oral cancer screenings are showing that there's more oral cancer occurring due to alcohol consumption. So with that, I think it's very, very good to, I guess, enlighten patients about that, let them know that we're seeing an uptick in our cancer incidence in the mouth. But there's two big things that I would take away from it. First things first, maybe check yourself. How much alcohol you're consuming. You should be obviously cognizant of that. But then secondly, when it comes to the oral cancer detection, I would advise you to make sure that you are being screened for it. So our patients come in every time we have an exam. We do a cancer screen. It's part of our everyday routine on every patient that I do an exam on. But if you have a dentist who is not doing that for you, I would advise that you request one. It should be every single time they do an exam, it should be something they look for. Those are two of the big takeaways that I would have from it. I found it kind of interesting. If you have questions about it, please reach out to me. But that is my Two Tip Tuesday for you. Just be mindful of oral cancer incidence, alcohol consumption, and ultimately the combination of the two, and specifically how it's happened here in the last 3 years, but then ways that we should be examining for it and hopefully detecting it. And if we do detect it early. So hope you find that helpful. Hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. Hopefully winter will end soon and we'll get that sunshine we had last week. But again, if you have any questions, please reach out. Hope you have a great rest of your week. Thanks for tuning in.